I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Welcome, fellow Fusioners. Caretaking here, and today we are mixing together two different fusion decks. We are doing Lunalights with the addition to Predaplants. The Lunalights all have abilities when they are used, sent to the graveyard by a card effect, and your Predaplant Clima counts as a card effect setting them to the graveyard. So if you fusion summon Clima with your Yellow Marten can search out a spell or a trap for Lunalights, which will be your Lunalight Fusion. If you fusion together with your Lunalight Crimson Fox, Fox will target an opponent's monster. You can target one, and then turn its attack to 0. And then if you use your Emerald Bird, it will let you, let's see, this one is, normal summons, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one level 4 or lower Lunalight monster that is banished or in your graveyard except for Emerald Bird, special summon it in defense position but negate its effects. So you'll be able to get one back to your field. And then you have White Rabbit, which just has the normal summon effect. It does not have a, it doesn't have a card effect, but still has really good for getting rid of the back row. So basically, the main ones are, all of them have, or some of them have other effects. The Yellow Marten in the hand or graveyard can bounce one of your Lunalights in your field to summon itself back from the field. Summon itself back to the field, but banishes later. So you can use your Emerald Bird's effect to get it from your banish to your field and be able to reuse it again. Emerald Bird on the field can discard one Lunalight card to draw one card, so you can trigger your Lunalight effects by discarding them. Your Crimson Fox, when it's in the graveyard, and your opponent, when a card or effect is activated that targets the Lunalight monster you control, you can banish this card from the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, each player gains 1,000 life. So it can basically negate targeting. They both gain life points, but it can still do pretty good. The target negation's too worth it. Lunalight White Rabbit. When you normal summon this card, you can target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard, except for White Rabbit. Special summon it in defense position, so you can use it for fusion summoning after. Then once per turn, you can target one. You can target spell traps up to your opponent controls up to the number of Lunalight cards you control. Return them to the hand, so you can bounce up to 2 or 3 cards in your opponent's back row, and then you have really good monsters to be able to deal with them. And then you have the Lunalight Fusion. You can fusion summon one Lunalight Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use one Lunalight monster in your deck or extra deck as fusion material. You can only use one per turn, which is relevant because if they negate your first Lunalight Fusion, you need more ways to be able to fusion summon. So we are running Cosmic Cyclone, banish the back row by paying 1,000 life points, triggering our skill Master of Fusion, shuffle back a card from our hand to our deck, add a polymerization from outside the duel, so we can then have polymerization when we need it for those effects. Besides that, we have our Clima, who can fusion summon using itself and a dark monster on your field or in your hand, so you can trigger your effects and get out a very strong boss monster. Predaplant, Chimera Physia. Chimera Physia requires one Predaplant monster, one dark monster, so you only can use your Clima in this matchup, and then any other dark, including itself. Then once per turn, you can target one monster in the field whose level is less than or equal to this card's. Banish it to level 7 or lower, you can banish. Then when an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's monster, you can activate this effect until the end of this turn. That monster loses 1,000 attack, and this card gains 1,000 attack. Then once per turn, during your next standby phase, after this card was in the center of the graveyard, you can add one polymerization spell card or fusion spell card from your deck to your hand. So if your Clima Felicia dies, you can then search out your Lunalight Fusion for your next turn. So the deck has synergy. This Predaplants synergize with fusion decks very well. Besides that, we are running the fusions. We have the other ones. We have Lunalight Saber Dancer. Needs 3 Lunalight monsters. The other one, Cat Dancer, requires 2. Saber Dancer basically must be fusion summoned. Gains 200 attack for each Beast Warrior type monster that is banished or in the graveyards. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, so it's untargetable by any card effect. Then during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one fusion monster you control. It gains 3,000 attack until the end of the turn. So if this thing dies, you can summon out another fusion monster. You can boost it by 3,000 your next turn. And then we have Lunalight Cat Dancer. This is how you OTK your opponent. You get them, their attack to 0 of Crimson Fox. Use Cat Dancer's effect. Cat Dancer cannot be destroyed by battle, so they have to work around that. Once per turn, during your main phase 1, you contribute one other Lunalight monster. For the rest of this turn, the first time each monster your opponent controls would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. Also, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls, twice each. This turn, if this card declares an attack, inflict 100 damage to your opponent. So basically, with this card being 24 plus the 100 for the burn, even if they have 5,000 life points, if you can get their monster to 0 attack with your Crimson Fox, have another monster to tribute for your Cat Dancer's effect, you are able to attack over their 0 attack monster 2 times for 5,000 damage total. Because it'll do 24, 24 plus the 200 points of burn damage. So that lets you do very powerful OTKs, and the deck has very good synergy with your Klima, because you're able to trigger your effects. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. That's the deck. Now the gameplay. Alrighty, so we're going first against Weevil Underwood. Alrighty, so we can normal summon Emerald Bird to pitch our Yellow Marten. Draw a card, and we can search another Lunalight Fusion. Then we can activate Marten's effect to bounce our Emerald Bird and summon it to the field. So now we can Lunalight Fusion for 3. Summoning our Saber Dancer and saving our Crimson Fox. Then we can use Emerald Bird's effect to summon our Yellow Marten from our banished pile in defense position. Then we pass our turn. We have a pretty alright strong board. And we have a good follow-up for next turn. Lunalights are fun. Crimson Fox. Yeah, they really need to semi-limit Crimson Fox. So we've got some back row, so we'll drop a turn. Another Lunalight Fusion. I think I want to hold off on using more resources and just attack. Ooh, it looks like Battle Wasp. That is interesting. I have not seen a Battle Wasp player yet. Because you have to use Infernity Beetle because Infernity Beetle is a dark. And then it works well with your insects. That can bring back an insect from the grave. Because we have that old level 6 dark insect, we can, yeah. He can summon target a level 3 or lower insect, summon it, so he can summon level 6. But his card's in hand, so we can't use Infernity Beetle. So he has to summon the Halberd the Charge. Halberd the Charge can half the attack of my monster. Ooh, scary. Drop a turn. Cool, Cosmic Cyclone. That is actually good, so let's Cosmic Cyclone. Get this thing. Blitz Squad, that's good. We can. We want to Master Fusion. Well, we'll use Lunalight Fusion for now. We can save that for when we need it. Oh no, we should have used it. My bad. Oh, we'll go for lethal. So we'll use one from our deck. And Sure, we'll use 2. Crimson Fox, lower his attack to 0. Sure, we'll use both. Double 0. It's only when he attacks. If this card attacks... Okay. Let's see, so we... activate Master of Fusion. Activate effect. Tribute this one. I don't think that applies the effect, no. So, battle. We attack. Karma Cut. We can negate that. Unless he targets his own guy. Nope, target's ours. We will use Crimson Fox. Negate the targeting. We each gain 1,000 life points. Which is not enough to save him. 25, be gone. Alright, that's the Lunalight doing Lunalights. Let's see if we can get the Clima next game. Already going second against Yami Yugi. Yes, we have it. Okay, we have the Clima. So we can search the Lunalight Fusion. We have Cosmic Cyclone. Alrighty. Let's see if he flips me down right away. Let it happen. No! We're doing what's called an aggressive play. Cosmic Cyclone or Cosmic Cyclone, so we can shuffle back a card to get polymerization. So we can force out our Clima. Now we don't need its effect, and your monster is destroyed. Actually, it's banished. Or should we banish it? Nah, we'll just attack it. So Yellow Martin, so if we summon something from the extra deck, and we can draw a Lunalight, we will be able to summon Saber Dancer. Let's see, so... no. So he has a Sphere Karibo. It's a good move to use it. We didn't want to trigger a Destiny draw. I guess we could have banished this guy. That's whatever. So that'll be a perfect trio. As long as he doesn't have back row, I'm not too worried. Because if we get Saber Dancer, it will be too big for... it won't be able to be flipped down by Molly. So he adds back Alistair. We'll make him have to use the Invoker, though. I think we can still... even defense position, yeah. Let's see what he does. It's battle. So he has an extra deck monster, so if we draw a Lunalight, we are still in good position. So we'll lower his attack, so he has to boost himself. So So we won't lose this turn, basically. If we couldn't lower him, we'd lose right here. There we go. Sure. I don't mind searching another Lunalight fusion. So we can normal summon this. Yes, we're gonna draw a card. That one's good. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't do everything we want to do. Because ideally, actually, does he have a response? Should I bet on him having no response? So what we can do is we can search that out as well as we could use Poly for 2. Let's see, if we use Poly for 2, we have that. I think it's too much trouble. Summon Saber Dancer using 1. 2. And this one. Let's see. So we'll do 3. I guess we should have gone the other route, because I'm not feeling a response at all. I don't know, there's some response, never mind. Means he probably has an Element Saber in hand. If we kill this, I don't know what he can use that can let him win. Because 7600 means he can't draw something that will cost life points. He'd be able to prevent himself from losing life points if he used his other's effect. Let's see, so we can search Invoker. Invoker can banish Purgatrio for fire. I think it's only 3,500, I want to say. Past like being boosted. And non-targeting protection is really good. Let's see, you got Emerald Bird, Crimson, Saber. Oh, cool. Guess he didn't have an out. Alrighty, next game. Alrighty, going second against Leo. Ooh, he's got Grit. Some Cosmic Cyclones. See, so Emerald Bird can discard Martin, search Fusion. Martin can bounce back Bird. So, pretty good spot. Then we can pop 2 back, get rid of 2 back row. And he just sets passes. Okay. This better not be my Gem Knight deck. No, he's no extra deck, never mind. I'll recommend this to people. Run an extra deck, even if you don't need it. Just better. Bounce you. Fusion. Too many Cosmic Cyclones. Yes, get back our Martin so we can reuse its effect. It's too valuable not to. I guess we'll set to pass. By passing, I mean battle. Poke it. Ooh, Yosenju. I understand a little more now. We don't do bad against Yosenju, so we get a boost on our dancer. If you lava golems, that would hurt. So he can attack directly. He can search. And he can boost. Suki will boost it to 28. 1400 points of damage direct. Has no back row. Good for me. Then he passes. After he searches a... Oh, jam. Oh, yam. Okay. Cool. My turn. Draw. So we got Crimson Fox. And we can fuse. So we'll master a fusion. And let's make a cat dancer. This can give us a Lunalight fusion and it gives us targeting protection, which will gain life points if he tries to bounce us. So he has to OEM this because this will kill him. Which he only gains our original attack. Oh! That's right, Grit. Make him discard, though. I'd rather him have OEM on the field. Forgot about Grit. Ha! That's right, it burns for 100. Doesn't matter. Alrighty, well there's Lunalights. We see a little more Lunalights because it's only a teched-in Predaplant engine, not really or bit. It's not a full engine base like Dragon Keeper of Dragon Magic and stuff like that. But you see basically how it works. Lunalights are as strong as they've ever been. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.
Hush.